to For the Record from the creator of the award-winning Remarkable Results radio podcast. Now listen to a slice of wisdom, a concept, a sentiment, a theory, and maybe even a rant from one of your industry colleagues. For the Record.
Hello, friends. Welcome to For the Record, episode 60, as Jeff Rudnick challenges cost management and says that cooperatives may be a way to reduce costs. Hey, have you been thinking about integrating digital vehicle inspections in your shop? Look, implementing change can be a huge challenge, but it doesn't have to be painful. FlexCheck Auto DVI software is designed to conform to your shop's philosophy. It's not only customizable to your shop's needs, but it's easy to use. FlexCheck Auto guides the technician through the inspection process one step at a time. And with the ability to take and send pictures and videos, your customer sees any vehicle issues with their own eyes, including them in the repair process and boosting confidence in your shop. Now you have a consistent process, which in turn leads to higher average repair order and increased customer satisfaction. And who wouldn't want that? Start your 30-day free trial today at flexcheckauto.com. Hey, I love to connect and hear from you, and you know that. We can hook up on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Instagram. Also, if you'd like to opine for this For the Record podcast, or you have an idea for a topic or a guest you'd like me to interview, don't hesitate to reach out. carm@remarkableresults.biz, that's biz. And for all ways to listen for free and on demand and anywhere in the world, go to remarkableresults.biz/listen. Hey, the views and opinions expressed, as you know, are those of my guest and do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of the author, sponsors, associates, or affiliates of LSTN Media, LLC. Now, Jeff Rudnick and I on the concept of cooperatives, and since he's a marketer, he says you've got to own your own brand and control your own marketing. Now, Jeff Rudnick and I on the concept of cooperatives, and, since he's a marketer, he says own your brand and control your own marketing. As we go For the Record.
This is Jeff Rudnick with Carm Capriato, and this is For the Record. I think it's such an incredibly interesting time in our industry. There are, and the industry being, of course, the automotive aftermarket, in particular, independent automotive repair facilities. There's so much disruption going on. There's so many challenges. And I don't believe that shop owners understand the power that they have at this particular moment. There might be, I don't know the number, but I'm guessing 15, 20, 25,000 shop owners across the United States that are so well positioned to truly harness the power that they have. Yesterday I was watching a thing, I think it was Greg Buckley was doing a little reconnaissance over at a lift facility, which shocked me. I didn't know they had facilities, so that was news to me.
Always count on Greg to show us the way.
That was so cool. And I'm saying, what are these opportunities? Well, all of the shop owners, it seems, are spending their time, they get together in groups and they do these things, but they're not harnessing their buying power, and they're not harnessing their intellectual power together to buy things together, maybe buy things cooperatively, right? These are shop owners that probably own their dirt or have really good leases. They know how to run a business. They know how to sell the work, produce the work, manage their business. They're going to be standing if they want to stand. They can sell their business. They can still exist. You hear so many people scared right now. The industry's going away. People aren't driving the way they used to. A lot of this stuff is true, but we have to get lean and mean. We have to control costs. You have to look at your general ledger and say, do I really need to spend that much on each and every subscription model to market my business? Why is it that things don't get less expensive as there's an economy of scale, right? Does everyone have to pay $4.99 a month for this and $5.99 for that, and then all the add-ons, and before you know it, you have 14 companies or 20 companies in your general ledger? My point is, you need to get together, harness your power. Software isn't that difficult to write. It's time for the industry to own its own software. For these people that truly know how to run their shops and are going to be left standing, I believe they can do this together.
So part of what you're saying is this economy of scale when shop owners grow and they add branches, which so many are thinking about and doing.
That's correct.
2 shops, 3 shops, 4 shops. Their economy of subscription goes way down too. I mean, it's a way to spread costs.
Yeah. And if they look at themselves collectively or cooperatively, now instead of just your 6 locations or your 3, you are part of a group of 300, 500, 1,000. And I'm not saying that, yes, you can negotiate better, definitely with your providers, but you can also simply own your own software as a group.
Jeff, I find that to be a very profound thought.
Well, it was a light bulb moment that I had, and it came in Hawaii when I was looking at cooperative business models. And I just happened to be, I became friends with a guy named Griff Frost in Hawaii who has started maybe 15 different cooperatives. And, the idea of cooperative somehow can sound anti-capitalistic, but it's not. The first corporation ever in the United States was owned, I think it was Ben Franklin. It was an insurance company. It's still in existence today. The first corporation was a cooperative, still in existence. I have a new client just the other day who he saw the idea of cooperative and he called in. He said, "What's going on?" And I told him about it. He said, "I'm part of a cooperative. I'm on a board of an electrical cooperative." And as I did the research on why cooperatives exist, you have widely scattered, independently owned, maybe it's farms, who knows, different types of businesses that need, let's say, electricity. Well, so there's electrical cooperatives throughout the country. I'm talking open book. The cost structure. It's. We're not saying it's not for profit. People can make money, but it's about being able to use your economy of scale, an underserved group of people that can now control their costs a lot better and get the benefits that they need.
Well, I like what you say about cost management. I think that's one of the biggest problems that exists, and we've learned it through the profit first model. And once you've paid and put all your money into all the obligations that you have, and then you can't pay your bills, and you actually really have to look at what costs you have,
right?
And are they necessary and are they needed, and are you putting your money in all the right places?
Right. I've always been a brand first guy. We've talked about this. So the opportunities that we're faced with right now, it's not that you're going to own every piece of software. It doesn't make sense, right? There's some great tools out there, but I really recommend to shops, own your brand, be mindful of your brand, and control your own marketing. Jeff Rudnick hanging out with Carm Capriato for the record.